I play Detective Lydia Mercer. I'm part of the NYPD's hostage negotiation team. My job essentially is to go into situations where there would be one of three types of people: a terrorist, which this is not, a criminal, somebody who like robs a bank and holds himself up with a bunch of money, or a situation like this, a jumper or someone who has a gun and is holding it on other people, a hostage situation, anything like that. Suicides that disrupt the city. That's my job. So we have a jumper on a ledge. It's my job to get him down. I feel like the story is all in the title, Man on a Ledge. It's about a guy on a ledge. We think he's a jumper. It turns out there's a lot of twists and turns in the story. We're not really sure why he's out there. He doesn't seem to jump. The NYPD likes to say jumpers jump. In other words, if they really want to go over, they get up there and they go. By the time we get there, they've already committed suicide. So this guy is not a typical jumper. He's probably somebody who's not serious about going over. And now it's a question of, does he want attention? What's going on? And we come to find out that he's on the ledge to cover up a massive heist that he's running across the street. She was part of a jumper scenario gone wrong involving one of the Force's own on the Brooklyn Bridge. So we had an officer go up on the bridge to attempt suicide. I was in charge of talking him down. And at the very end of our conversation, where I thought I had him and that he was going to come in, he went over anyway, and he died. And so she's taken herself out of rotation, as they say. So she's not in a good place at the beginning of the movie. She's not somebody who wants to be up here trying to save lives. She really can't even get herself together. The great thing about this film is that it's a double redemption story. So, you know, our lead guy, played by Sam Worthington, Nick Cassidy, really needs to redeem himself in this movie. And the great thing is he gives me an opportunity to redeem myself as well. Lydia's approach to Nick really is just to suss him out at first, because, you know, it's like they say, jumpers jump, so this guy hasn't gone over yet, which means that there's time for negotiation. There's time to save him. If he was really serious about jumping, he would have already done it. So there's clearly something else going on here, and it's just a matter of diagnosing the patient. You know, that's sort of how they put it. It's like, what's this guy's diagnosis, and then we can figure out the prescription. And French, she knows once SWAT is on, once the tactical unit arrives, like, they're going to pull him in off this ledge. So as long as she keeps him from jumping, he will safely be pulled in. But what we come to find out is there's a much sort of bigger story going on here. There's a lot more to him being out there than she realizes at first. Over the course of the movie, Lydia finds out that Nick is not only an ex-cop, but an ex-convict, and that he is not only an ex-convict, he's an escaped convict. So, you know, at this point, we could shoot him on sight. I mean, was part of a prison breakout on the same morning. And, you know, that's not somebody that you want to put a lot of trust in necessarily. So he really then has to win her over in a big way, and he has to lay all that groundwork before she finds out that he's an escaped convict.